Morning, everybody. Hope you're up early, ready to start this Saturday workout with me. It's going to be a good one. Won't take too much of your day and get your day started off on the right foot. Just like the other day, sorry about the darkness. Sun's still coming up and I don't have the best light in the garage here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm sure most of you will be viewing this later, but let me briefly go over the workout. The workout itself today is 20 reps of each, 18, 16, 14, all the way down until you get to 2 of each of pistols. If you don't have pistols, you're going to do a Bulgarian split squat, mountain climbers, and then shoulder taps. Now those mountain climbers are going to be each side, so you're going to have to pull in 1, 1. So each leg together counts as a rep. And then the same thing on the shoulder taps. You'll be here in the plank position. 1, 1. Each side needs to go for it to be a full rep. This one, I don't think it's going to take too long. I think we're going to move through it pretty quickly. Now, if you did, I did the workout with a bunch of lunges 2 days ago. And I'm a 2-day later sore person, so I'm feeling it a little bit, make it a little bit spicy, a little interesting. But that's the overview of the workout, and we'll go over it again in a minute. But we're going to get right to it and get started with some stretching. So let me readjust my screen here. All right, you're going to have a seat on your floor. Right here, saddle stretch out here. Put your legs out wide in that Y or that V shape. And then all I want you to do is reach over, grab the outside of your foot here, both hands on your foot, trying to pull your toes towards your shins. Reaching forward, feel that through your lats, a little bit into your back. Then I want you to walk your hands over, hold the outside of this foot. Feel this down your hamstring, so right through that big muscle in the back of your upper leg. And walk back over, hold here again. Loosen it up a little bit. Early in the morning, first thing, make sure you haven't done too much, even if you have been up for a while, it might be a little bit tight. Walk back over. Here comes the sun. I feel like a wimp, but I'm a little bit chilly this morning. It's like 60 degrees. Feels good, not complaining, just a little bit chilly. Back over. Follow along with me. And again, back to my right. Going to go one more. Back to the start. I can feel that I can reach forward a little bit more now, pull my toes back a little bit more. So I'm getting there. And back, one more. All right, go ahead and stand on up. You're going to get down, straddle your feet here. Get down like a big sumo squat. And I want you're going to sink to one side, go back over without coming up. 4, 5, 6, go into 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Get out a mat if you need it. I always like one for my knees. Get into that runner's lunge. We're going to do world's greatest stretch here. Just hold for a moment. I'm feeling pretty tight and sore. It's Saturday. Lots of workouts this week. Demoing for you guys, plus some of my own. Feeling it. All right, put that hand down. Opposite hand from the foot that's in front. You're going to reach down and through. Reach up and look at your hands. That's 2. We're going to 5. 4, one more. Great job. Let's go ahead and switch. Runner's lunge first. I like to come up here so I'm able to get more upright. Opens up this hip flexor right here. If I stay bent over, that stays bent. See? Open up, push your hips forward, but not aggressively arching in your back. Whatever natural curve that you have. All right, that opposite hand down from the foot that's in front. You're gonna reach under, through, bugs, and up. Look at your fingertips. Reach, and up. One more. That's awesome. Leave that there. We're gonna get into what I'm just gonna call standing pigeon. If you need to, you can hold on to something to do this, or couch, chair, whatever you might have or around you that's good. I want you to, lots of bugs here. Cross one ankle on top of that knee, sink down into it. Just being attacked this morning. Sink down into it. I do get a better stretch when I'm able to hold on to something. Get a little bit lower and feel that a little bit more in the outside glute. Go ahead and switch. With these pistols, it's pretty crucial in order to get into a good position that your hips are pretty warm and open, and then your ankles too are very important in this one. All right, let's go down. You're going to do, not down, you're going to stand here, hold on to something if you need it, quad stretch. Oh yeah, there's the lunges from the other day. Whew. I'm wondering how many of you did that lunge workout, and if you did the math on it. Now I did it twice, so it's a lot. And any single leg work tends to get us sore pretty good. All right, relax that. Switch legs. I honestly wasn't sure that I'd have anybody on this call, so I'm super excited that I have a couple people with me. Some early risers on a Saturday. All right, relax that. You're going to go back down to the floor, into that straddle stretch again. So sitting in that Y, that V position, reaching over. This time I want you to take the arm on the same side of the leg, put that on top of the toes, pull the toes towards you, and this opposite arm is going to reach out to the outside. So you got kind of two things going on. This arm is pulling the toes towards you, and this arm is just reaching over and stretching. So you feel hamstring and back. Walk over, same arm, pulls the toes forward. Other arm, opposite arm, reaches to the outside of that foot. So I really feel it in my hamstring now and in my back. Got a couple things going on. Reach back over, same hand on top, opposite arm to the outside. Switching back up, same hand on top, opposite arm to the outside. Try to keep that leg straight. I don't want you to sacrifice reaching for the toes if your knee comes up. It's not what I want. I want the leg flat. Back over to this side. If that's the case, then all you're going to do is maybe this arm can only reach here. Well, as far as you can get me on each side is what I want you to get without the knee coming up. Back over here. Alrighty, let's do, we'll stand up, get into that Cossack squat. Nice and wide, it's kind of like a side lunge, but you never come up, you're just sliding. 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know about you, but my hips are feeling a lot better than when I started. I'm getting much warmer. We're going to start here just upright. And then opposite hand down and some reaches. Try to stay tall through your torso. Don't rush these. One more. For those of you that are wondering, we're doing 5 each side. We're going to switch it up. Hang out here for a moment. Nice day to get this done. I'll say this again at the end of class, but doing a running seminar, clinic, bonus, whatever you want to call it, at 9 a.m. And it can be for any and everyone. You can watch it, you can do it along with us, but it's going to lead up to sending you out on a run, even if that is a 1-minute run, or you're going to go for a 5-mile run. Whatever you like to do, I'm going to get you ready and send on your way. Opposite hand down, reaches. One more. Okay. You're going to go back over, hold on to that doorway, or a post, chair, whatever you need to hold on to. Sink into that stretch. Try not to round your back. And opens your hips up, that leg that's bent. You're going to switch sides. And we're going to get into a quad stretch. Right here. Try to keep your knees together. Pull your foot back. Feel that right through your quad. I know I do right now. If you want to get a little bit of a deeper stretch, you can go into the couch stretch. That's the one where you put your feet against a wall or a chair or a couch. Get a little bit deeper. Now, like I said, ankle mobility is very important when you're doing a pistol. The pistol is a one-legged squat. So what I want you to do is, how do you like to stretch your ankles? I always give people an option. If you don't like the one that I do and you have another way, you go ahead and do it. For me, good old-fashioned ankle circles are good enough just to get the joint moving. I do about 5 each direction, and then if I still feel like I'm tight, I keep my toe pointed down, and I just rock forward, keeping pressure moving forward on my ankle. And then I switch. About 5 circles each way. And then if I still feel tight, get some rocks in. I don't know about you, but 7 o'clock, I feel a little tight. All right, we're going to do 3 rounds, not for time, just getting the blood flowing a little bit more than we have. We've done some good stretching. You're going to do 6 lunges, 3 push-ups, 6 mountain climbers. 6, 3, 6. 3 rounds. All right? So just follow along with me. If you don't remember, we're going to start off with 6 lunges. You can do them walking or in place. Keep your chest up nice and tall. 1 more each side for me. Okay, 3 push-ups. And now I want you to do 6 mountain climbers. And we're going to count, just like for the workout where each side has to be completed together to count as 1 rep. We're going to do the same thing just to practice that counting. So I'm only going to count when my right leg comes forward. Good stacked position here. Shoulders on top of wrist. Hips neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's 1 round. Let's go again. You can do lunges back or forward. I'm going to mix it up. 1 more each leg. Awesome. Back down, 3 push-ups. Into those 6 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. One more round. Five, 6. Back down for 3 push-ups. Attack of the bugs. And 6 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, guys. Notice I sped up just a teeny bit on each set of mountain climbers. You can definitely mess around with that during the workout. You can go nice and controlled and just kind of tuck. You want to think about when you're tucking, pulling that belly button in here as you pull that knee towards your chest. Don't just kind of like throw your knee forward. You want to get the good benefit there. So you can go nice and controlled, or you can go like you're running in place. But make sure those good points of performance are there. I'll go over it again in a moment. Stretch anything else that you need right now. If there's anything else that still feels tight, sore, if you have a foam roller and you need to roll out something real quick, grab a sip of water. I'm going to grab a sip of water, and then we'll go over the workout and get to it. All right, we have 20, 18, 16, 14, and so on, all the way down to 2. I am going to keep track of my board by just simply wiping off each time we finish a number. Hopefully I remember to do that now that I've said it. But as you can see, we're going to start at 20. So we're going to get the hardest one done right away. And then it's going to go pretty fast there in those later rounds. We're going to do pistols, single leg squat, mountain climbers, where I did those in the warm-up, and you have to have a left and a right leg to equal 1 rep. Same thing here on the shoulder taps. You need to tap left and right in order for it to count as 1 rep there. If you did push-ups yesterday, stick with the shoulder taps today. However, if you did not do yesterday's workout with us and you're kind of wanting to elevate this a little bit, you could change the shoulder taps to push-ups and just keep the regular rep scheme, not double it or anything. Okay, a couple options. If you want to make this a little bit tougher even so, you could do pistols and burpees. So there's always something that you can do if you feel like it's just not quite what you're looking for. Let's change it and make it what you are looking for. All right, let me go over the movements for you. So we've got pistols and Bulgarian split squats. I'm going to show the Bulgarian split squat first. It's where your foot is going to be up on a bench behind you. I like to tuck the toe. I think that's better. The more you do these, the more you know by the distance you have to reach back if you're going to be in a good position. But when you come down into this split squat, you want your torso to be leaning the same way as that front shin. So you can't stay completely upright because that puts a really bad curve in your back. It is a slight lean forward, down as low as you can go. For those, you're not going to be alternating. You're going to do half the reps on the left, half on the right, just like us, but you're going to get them all done. Doesn't make sense to keep switching your foot, okay? So if you're doing Bulgarian split squats on a set of 20, you're going to do all 10 on your left, all 10 on your right. If those still don't work as an option for you, you feel like it's just too difficult, you can just take this to regular lunges or air squats. That is fine to do. If you have pistols and you have a rack and you need that band support, I'm not going to show it, but if you know what the banded pistol is, you can go ahead and do that as well. So whatever version you can work on. Now the pistol, I have to hold my foot because my foot hits the floor, but the pistol is a one-legged squat. We still want to see good range of motion. Normally in an air squat, we say stay up really tall. Well, in a pistol, you have to have a lean forward or you're going to fall backwards because you're on one leg now. It's a small balancing point. So you go all the way down, all the way back up, hip down below. Now, if you have ankle mobility like I was talking about in the beginning, grab a plate, elevate your heel, put on your lifters, whatever you need to do to get a good pistol there. And on those, we're going to be alternating left, right. Each one counts as a rep on that one. Then we have mountain climbers. I've gone over those already several times. And then we have shoulder taps. So you're going to be right here in this plank position. Try to keep your hips down and try not to rock as much as you can. I'm sure as we get tired, there's going to be a tendency for that. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking you to fight for it and to fight for a good position. Anyway, left and right is 1, 2, 3. You get the picture? Not too bad there. So 20 of each, 18 of each. I've got my board here. I hope you can see it. It's not too far away. And then I'm going to get the clock set up. I will try not to block it. See, maybe I put it up here. That'll work a little bit better. Okay. I'm going to get going here unless any of you have questions for me. Drop it in the comments real quick. All right, no questions. 3 movements. This is 4 time, so the clock will not save you. I want you to finish this workout. If you go faster than me, awesome. While you're waiting for me to finish, you can work on some additional core work. You can start stretching. And then whenever I finish, you know me, I'll grab some water, I'll talk for a minute, and then we'll get ready into that cool down. If you're still going when I'm cooling down, you have the video. So if I finish before you, you're always welcome to go back and just do the cool down on your own. All right, guys, let's get into this one. It's going to be good. 2 clocks always. Hopefully this one works. Starting with those pistols, 10 seconds. And go. Good, the clock is working. Can't really see me. I'm done too. Keep going if you're with me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Halfway. Can't seem to figure out how to cut my head off of this today. One more each side for me. All right, down. I'm going to do mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shoulder taps. One, 2, stay tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's funny. It's my quads that are burning from those lunges and the pistols. 10, 11, 12, 15. I'm at 17. I have 3 more. Last one. Good job, guys. Wipe that off. Check it off. Oh. Get ready. We get to drop 2 reps. A little easier. Woo. I'm at 11. Oh. One more. 18. I don't know why I'm pulling out. I'm not using it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17, 18. Oops, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those mountain climbers into the shoulder taps get a little spicy. I imagine if you need a challenge, if you challenge yourself to go unbroken mountain climbers into unbroken shoulder taps, feel good burn. 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, guys. Getting a lot quicker here. About 5 minutes in. Now we get to do 8 each leg. Halfway. Whew. That's good. One more each leg for me. All right. Okay. Mountain climbers. 1, 6, 10, 16. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. Halfway for me. Come on, guys, you're doing great. Keep it moving. 12. 16 for me. All right. 14. On the 14. Doing 7 each leg. Remember, if you're doing the Bulgarian split squats, you're going to do all of the reps on the left and then all on the right. Seven for me. Twelve for me. One more each leg. Woo, a little balance. Mountain climbers. 5. 10. 12. 13. 14. 12. About 9 minutes in. Six for me. You got it, guys. Come on, legs. One more each side for me. 11. 12. Here we go. 1. 5. 8. 10. 12. Oops, not yet. I keep wanting to do that and bypass the shoulder taps. No, not so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, come on. 10, 11, 12. Great job, guys. Come on, it's starting to speed up a little bit, right? We're on the 10s. Release time on the 10s. Ooh, a little balance issue. Five. 8. 9. Ooh, 10. We got it. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Don't go far. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 8. Oh, starting to get real tight. 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Here we go. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Oh, wow. It's getting good. You got it, guys. You're doing great and amazing. Come on, let's push through. 4, 6, 1, 3, 5, 6. 1, 4, 6. Come on, you got it. Right to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Come on. Finish it. 1, 2. 1, 2. Time for me. 15:25. Woohoo! Great job, guys. I'm just gonna sit here on my heels for a moment. My heart rate's not up that high. Of course it's up because I'm working, but not very high. It's more my quads that were getting me because I was just so sore. So I'm just gonna sit here, let them stretch. You can lean back. If you're still working, I just like to, I know it's stupid, but I like to feel that sense of accomplishment. If you're still working, come on, you got it. Finish up, you're almost done. You're doing amazing. If you were done way ahead of me, good job for getting that work done so early in the morning. You did great. Hopefully you started stretching, or maybe you did a little extra core work. It's a good idea to get 100 reps of core in some way. That doesn't mean do 100 GHDs every day. Just 100 reps of core, Russian twists, heel raises, sit-ups. The easiest thing to do is to do 25 reps of each thing till you get to 100. Just kind of mix it up. Takes 2 or 3 minutes, really not very long at all. Just keeps that core
Okay, your timer is
tight.
set for 3 minutes.
Uh-oh, my phone heard me. Time to stand up. Let me turn this off. Since I don't need a timer for 3 minutes, thank you, Siri. All right. I'm gonna let the clock keep going in case you were using my clock and you are still working, but you all did amazing today. So let's go ahead and start stretching. If you've not finished, come on, you can do it. You're going to get into the couch stretch. These are a little bit of a deeper quad stretch right now. My quads are tight. So you get your foot up behind you. Ideally, this leg comes out here and you're able to sit up straight. Again, lean back into it, but don't overarch your back. You should be pulling your pelvis, your hips back with it. I feel that even more so in my quad than if I was doing the regular standing quad stretch. Feels good. Didn't think that would make me that sweaty, but it did. You can sit here for a minute. I'm going to do about 30 to 40 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and switch sides. You can always play around with what angle you need there, but again, remember, don't overarch your back. Hips and pelvis come back with it as you lean into that quad stretch. Hope you guys liked that one. We haven't done pistols, I believe, since we started these at-home workouts. It's a great, no weight needed, no equipment needed movement, especially one to work on if you don't have them. Lots of ways you can do that and develop the strength for that, or the mobility. If you need help with that, let one of us know. We're happy to help you. We are here for you guys, so please let us know if you need anything at all or you have questions about something. I have one person I'm talking to every day. I give them modifications because they're working through an injury. I love it. I get to talk to her every day. It's amazing. So don't hesitate to reach out to us. All right, I'm good there. Extend this out a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of a interim complex-ish thing, but I'm going to do a couple of them because it takes a little bit of time. So I'm going to reach up, dive down to your toes, hold here. Walk your hands out, hips down. Oh yeah, felt the pop in my back there. Pop your hips up, down dog. Heels down to the floor, head through to your toes. Straddle. Walk your hands back. Reach back and through. Walk your hands over to one side. Try to pull your nose to your knee. Nose to your other knee. Keeping your legs straight. Back to the center. Stand up. Reset. We're going to do one more of those. Reaching up. All the way through the fingertips. Diving down to the toes. Hold here. Legs are straight. Walk your hands out. Hips down. Relax into it. Tuck toes. Down dog. Head towards toes. Heels down. Straddle your feet. Walk back and through. Hands through the straddle. Walk your hands to one leg. Legs straight. Pulling nose to chin. Obviously, I am nowhere close. If you have the flexibility, awesome. It's just getting myself to fold in as much as I can. Walk over other side and feel an even deeper hamstring stretch. Back to center. Inhale and stand. Whew. All right, guys, that is it for me and the 7 a.m. no equipment WOD. I will see you back here at 9 for some running information. Again, this is for advanced, beginner, wherever running you are. Take your phone outside. Just on your sidewalk is good enough, or your backyard, or even in your living room if you don't want to be seen, and then you can decide. But I will lead you up to going out on a run later. Like I said in the beginning, that run can be for 1 minute, or it can be a 5-mile run. It's up to you, but I'm going to get you ready for it. I will see you at 9 o'clock. If I don't see you, have a great rest of the day, guys.